This is a general reading for Virgo from August 11th to the 17th. So Virgo is your sun or moon rising or your Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering a complimentary reading for selecting from someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment in the month of August. And we'll randomly select someone, and know that I do read all of your comments. So thank you so much for the support for me during my health journey, and also for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. If I could ask you please to check if you have subscribed, to see if it still says under the video that you're a subscriber, because there's my numbers have decreased, and it's something that goes on with YouTube. Other people have also expressed, I'm just looking, Milo's walking through the door, that sometimes subscribers drop off. So if you could check to see if you're a subscriber, that it still says that you're a subscriber. And also, Mercury's in retrograde, so this is the time that computers and electronics do weird things. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you're a subscriber and it says you aren't, please renew again, because I'm just under 2,000, and it would go like 1,962, then 1,971, and then it goes 1,900 back to 63, for example. So it goes back and forth. So it's switching back and forth. So it's one of those really strange things. So if I could get those of you who are subscribers to check to see if you are, and if you haven't, consider, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So if you could do that, it would be great, and then I'd be up to the 2,000. So thank you so much. Now, I am offering, if you'd like your own personal reading, send me an email. My email is attached to the video. It's $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, and $50 for an hour. And I use WhatsApp if you want like a live reading. For August 31st, for 5 days, I will be doing live readings at the Castro Marin Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, Portugal. Right in the middle of the festival with all the booths. My house is right in the row of booths, and I'll have a sign. You just come through the front door, and there will be readings available by me at a lower price than the posted ones that I have on my YouTube channel. So if you're in Castro Marin, stop on by. The hours are from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday at Castro Marin, Portugal, for the Medieval Festival, which has parades, it has activities in the castle, it has lots of booths, so it's, and food, so it's quite a big deal. And the castle was the home for the Knights Templar at one time, until they moved to Tomar, Portugal. So if you're in Portugal, come on by and see the Medieval Festival. Today I have Nina on the table, Gypsy on the floor, and Jason in the bedroom. It's been quite a day. We are having a water failure in the village, and it was a trickle of water. When I turned it on, I always fill up the dog's water dishes. Trickle of water. Then I go outside and everybody's having the same issue. Then no water at all. Now 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours later, I look and they're digging up the street down the way, which means there's a broken water pipe. So it's gonna be one of those days. So I just have to go with the flow and go get a couple big water bottles for cooking and washing, for the day, and hope that they get the water back operating. The pipes are 100 years old, so not surprising we have a broken water pipe. Gypsy's here, and I'm going to put in the community about Gypsy. She's not doing well, and she had a fatty tumor on her leg, I thought, and we had a biopsy. then I went to the other veterinarian because my veterinarian is out for a while, and it's not a fatty tumor, and it's moving up onto pressing against her organ. She's like 12 or 13 years old with a heart condition. The tumor cannot be operated on. So we're sort of in dog hospice right now. She's on a couple of medications just for comfort, and she'll let me know when it's time to cross over. She will let me know. She'll have the look, and right now, I don't know if she's in pain or not. If it gets to that quality of life, then definitely. And the vet said that maybe she has a couple of weeks. Very sad. So Gypsy's, I'll put a picture of Gypsy also for you to see what a beautiful girl she is. She's a lab mix. About 12 or 13, I got her when she was 8, and she had been a service dog whose owner died. And she came to Portugal with me from the US and hated it, hated being in the crate, panicked. She almost didn't make it, so going back would not be an option for her because she just hated flying, hated being in that crate. So, on to your reading, Virgo. I asked Spirit, do you have any message for Virgo? They said, pay attention to details this month. This week, pay attention to details. Do not ignore things around you. For example, they pointed out, like if you hear any little noises in your car, don't ignore it. Check it out so that you don't have more expense. Pay attention to detail, any contracts or agreements that you sign. Look for the small print, keep copies, and at work, pay attention to detail. Double check things this week. I think it has to do with Mercury retrograde. But they said pay attention. Pay attention, Virgo. So nothing slides, because Virgo's like everything to be tidy and to get things done. And so I know that, you would not purposely neglect anything. But Spirit says pay attention, check and double check, like projects at work, as you're sending things over, proofread it. It's all those little things to look out for when Mercury is in retrograde. That's the message from Spirit for you. Now, I have pulled some oracle cards, or Spirit has pulled oracle cards. And the first one is, Wisdom of the Oracle, number 30, tick-tock. This is about timing. Now, timing on the other side is different than our timing. For us, it could take, it seems like forever, but on the other side, it could just be like a wink almost. This is timeless, divine timing, immeasurable time. When business created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind and the future ahead. But what if that wasn't true at all? And everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now and in the glorious timelessness. Gypsy, honey, don't. Come here. You don't need to pant. Come on. Just lay down. There you go. Just lay down. You're okay. So it's timelessness. And sometimes, and I was listening to a psychic this morning on her video. I have a few that I like to follow. And she said, she got everything right but the timing. And it's true. It's hard to figure out the timing. That's one of those things of, you can see what's ahead. You can, and I get messages, I see pictures, but sometimes it's hard to get the exact time of when it's going to happen, how long out it's going to happen. And I know for myself, I get impatient at times, like, why doesn't that happen now? I want it to happen now because I want my, I want things to start moving. Well, that's part of my lesson of being in the flow and, in timelessness. It's knowing that things are going to happen in divine order, and just relax and go along with it in the flow, knowing that it will happen. If it doesn't, you push it, it's not at the right time. And it could be that along the way, the synchronicity doesn't occur as things are supposed to fall in place. For example, I look at the dominoes. When you stack the dominoes, then you hit one and goes, that's what you want. If you're in the right time, it would flow, and one would be after the other. So it's being in the timing. Do you have to go out? Just a minute. I'll open that door for her to go in the other room. You go lay down on the dog bed. Come on. Come on. Let's go out here. Go lay down. Here. Thank you. I don't want her being outside too much because it's hot, and she's not feeling so well. Okay, so timing. That's what Spirit's telling you about timing. The other cards are the Louise Hay. The first affirmation card, I am willing to forgive. And it says, forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. Someone's supposed to hear this. Virgo. Have you been hard on yourself? Are your expectations very high? And if you're not perfect, are you hard on yourself? Forgive yourself. This is the learning planet. This is the learning planet. So this is where you learn your skills, learn the lessons that you have decided that you want to learn. If you were perfect and knew the lessons, then you wouldn't need to come, you would not decide to come here. So forgive yourself and move on. And then the other Louise card, Louise Hay, I deserve the best and I accept the best now. I deserve the best and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. I claim my good. I'll leave that there if you want to take a picture of it. That's your other affirmation card for this week. Okay, so let's see what we have for the cards. I'm using the Sears Tarot deck today. So let's see what we have coming up this week, Virgo. And the first card we have is the Two of Cups, crossed over by the Six of Swords. You're moving forward. Excuse the noise outside too. This is a Saturday in the village of Portugal, so there's people outside. Then we have the King of Cups at the base of it. Four of Swords behind you. And in this deck, it's, in the nest. In the other deck, it's like on the crypt with the swords hanging over. The Four of Swords. Then crowning you is the Hierophant. That's your guides, your divine guidance. Ahead of you, the Queen of Wands. What do you want to manifest? Then we have the Emperor. The Lovers. The Queen of Pentacles. And the final outcome is the Four of Wands. So we have two fours. We have the Four of Swords, Four of Wands so far. The Four of Wands with the the Page of Cups. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Yes. Then we have Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords. The Lovers with the Chariot. Two major arcana. The Emperor with the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. You can manifest what you want. Very good. Hierophant with the Death card. Eight of Pentacles behind you. King of Cups with Celebration, the Three of Cups. And the High Priestess, crossed over by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, moving ahead. Oh, why did I say that, moving ahead? There's the Six of Swords, but there's also the Chariot. So it's movement forward. And then you have the two fours. The fours are sort of like an evaluation, assessment, could be like a pause. And you have the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is behind you. So that was your healing time. Because I look at your reading is about Virgo first. The Two of Cups, which can be a communication between two people regarding love or regarding home. Now, you have several cards indicating love, relationships, positive, not breakup, but positive, coming to you if you want that. Remember, the card was also about forgiveness of yourself. So love yourself. When you love yourself, you're more open and your heart is open. Because now, you know, if you're not loving yourself, if you haven't forgiven yourself, you might, you know, be protecting your heart because you are, you know, the energy that you have is negative towards yourself. Forgiving yourself, you're opening up that energy. You become more open to communication with other people, acceptance of love into your life. And you have to, you know, and it's important to know that you are entitled to have love in your life, that you are an awesome person, that you can attract the perfect relationship, whatever that means to you. So there's a communication between two people. It can be about home, but it also can be it can be regarding relationship, and you're moving forward. So the Six of Swords is moving forward from the past, going forward to the future. Can be that you physically are moving. Can be that you're moving from a negative situation to a loving relationship in your future. But it is you taking charge of your life. You are the captain of your boat, so to speak. Rough waters behind you, smooth waters ahead. And then following your intuition, and this is the Six of Pentacles, follow your intuition about new money coming into your life. Know that you can manifest prosperity into your life. And it doesn't just have to be one source of income. It can be different flows of income coming into your life. Follow your intuition, and that will guide you in the direction to go to manifest the money. Can be a new job. Can be a promotion. Someone hears, you're going to hear about a promotion within your company. And Spirit is saying, take the chance, because it will have good results. Take the chance. For others, it could be your own business. It could be applying for a grant. It could be applying for a new job. But it says follow your intuition, the High Priestess, of the direction to go. Because you will have good results. Because at the base of it is the King of Cups and celebration. Now, it can be, for example, a new relationship. Could be a new home. Cups could be moving to a new home, or it could be a relationship that you have with the King of Cups, and it feels very good. That for some of you, it is realizing that that relationship with your partner that you have is stronger than you thought. That there is an enhancement of the bond, the energy that you have with your partner. That you are committed to it. The partner is more committed to it. Communication is good. You're finding that your communication is enhanced, that your relationship is becoming stronger, and that you have a celebration with this person. Could even be, for example, a marriage, and that you have a celebration, or an engagement party. I get a sense that someone might be having an engagement party. I get, Spirit is showing me that your King of Cups, this is for someone, sometimes you wonder, you question, because of your own, it's our insecurities that we have, that you question, how can this person love you as much as they profess? Yes, they do love you that much. Accept the love. Know that, yes, they do. And that you can, because they really do love you that much, chip away the barriers that you have around you. Because once, as you chip those barriers around, which are self-protection from previous experiences, as the barriers come down, the love increases, increases, increases. Oh, and I see the color, the rose color, surrounding both of you. That is the love surrounding both of you. As you realize that you can lower those barriers, which are protection. And as that happens, the love continues. And it expands and expands and expands. And I just see pink all around you, the two of you, and even around in your world. So know that, yes, that person does love you as much as they profess they do. What's behind you is the Four of Swords and money. Now this could be a job for some, that you're looking at, the Four of Swords is taking a break and assessing what happened, healing from a past situation, and it's related to work. Or it could be that, you could be working on yourself, you could be working on, a project, or hard work even around the home. But I would say that it's mainly related to taking a break about work, healing from a toxic situation, or taking a break, healing yourself. And it could be even that someone, that maybe the situation at work was, just overwhelming. That it's like you're taking a little holiday, a little rest, relaxation in order to recharge your battery, for your energy, so to speak, so that you can go forward. It was not that it was toxic, but it's energy depleting because you put yourself into it. And this is behind you, so you took a little break from work. Could have been a holiday, for example, recharging your battery, or stepping back and getting a perspective, knowing that it's not the only thing in the world. That, like your relationship is very important, your family, your home, and it's getting into a different perspective. And that's behind you. Because what's crowning you is a new chapter. The Hierophant is a divine guidance, conventionality, and there's the Death card. So there's a switch, a new chapter. Know that your spirit guides can be involved. This could also, the Hierophant can also represent government or establishment. But there is a transition, new beginnings. Death is not death. Someone around you is, well, we all have someone around us at some time that's going to die. It's part of life. But know that this week, it's very unlikely that someone you know is going to die. This is not indicating that they are. It's a transition. It's a rebirth. And, in the cycle of life, plants die and then it sprouts up, just like this. A chapter ends and a new chapter opens up. So it's new beginnings, and it is getting in touch with your higher guidance of the direction. This is what it's saying. If you look at this picture, look at how he's in touch with his higher guidance. This is saying for your rebirth, get in touch with what does your soul say for the next chapter. If all you had the high priestess, the intuition. What does it say? What are you supposed to be doing, Virgo? What resonates in you for the next chapter going forward? That's what you are meditating, and the renewal. As you go forward, what is it saying that you want to do? Because what we have ahead of you is manifesting that which you want, the Ten of Pentacles. So it's unlimited what you can put your intention to manifest. This is the lion gate right now. This is a perfect time for you to take that little break and to meditate on what do you want to manifest. Write down what you want to manifest, whether it be relationships, a business, what kind of new customers, flow of money coming to you, or a new job. And what does that define in that new job? What do you want to manifest? And it will come to you. Be specific about what you want. Because that's what it's saying, is following your intuition. You have a renewal, and you are, bringing down, reaching up to the heavens, and you have prosperity in all aspects of your life. It can be health, relationships, new job, business, spiritual growth. What do you want to manifest? Because we have first the Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. This can be that someone's going to offer you a job, or a decision is going to be made about a job, or that maybe you've even applied for a government job, or you're waiting for some decision from the government about money coming to you. This is around you. So the Emperor can represent a person of authority who makes decisions. It can also represent government. And the Seven of Pentacles can represent a job. It can represent money. So for some of you, maybe you've been waiting for like a decision by the government for a benefit, or for Social Security. Or it can be a job, and you're waiting for that. Or it could be even the legal situation, and you're waiting for a decision from a judge regarding money. But that's on your mind and around you. And then you are moving forward with the Lovers. This is two major arcanas. Or it can be also a decision, moving forward with a decision. If a relationship doesn't resonate with you, or you don't want a relationship, then it could be a decision that you make about moving forward. Now the Chariot, and I point out this in this card, the Chariot doesn't have any reins. It is trusting in the universe going forward, knowing that you're going forward, and trusting that the universe will go in, that it's being in the flow of the direction it goes. And the Lovers is a choice. Or it can be movement towards love. Or it could be for someone relocation. So it can be different things, or a decision. That's as you decide, make a decision, and you're moving forward. So, you know, take whichever one resonates. Then here we have you, Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords. This can be a job. You know, the King of Swords can represent an organization, and the Queen of Pentacles can represent money. It could represent a couple, you and the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is someone who's decisive, stays true to his word, that you can count on him. The Queen of Swords is a feminine energy, and is established in the community as a person who has earned their, you know, has the money. They are standing in the community, having the money already. So it could be you, could be a decision, it could be a job, or it could be a couple, depending on, you know, how you read this. And then the final outcome is you're going to get a message about love, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. It's very good. For some of you, it could be a new home. For others, it could be a relationship. For someone else, it could be a marriage proposal. So, someone, do not be surprised if you get a marriage proposal this week. And you're not the only sign that got, you know, that there could be a marriage proposal coming up. You know, and you know, we had a celebration. You know, it could be marriage. It could be a proposal, and yes, you can trust this relationship. So there's good things coming for you this week, Virgo. Very good things. Now, for the Believe in Your Own Magic, I'm going to pull a card. So things are moving now for you, Virgo. I don't see any swords. Anything, you know, it looks like you have resolved past issues, and now it's creating what you want, whether it be in, you know, money or in relationship. And what is the card for Virgo for this week? However, remember, look at all contracts. It's so like if you're moving into a new house or a new apartment, be sure to read the contract. And if you're moving into an apartment, not only do you do the check-in, but take pictures all the way through, because this is Mercury retrograde. What is the card for Virgo for this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is Shark. Oh, okay. Swim away from this situation. So it could be, you know, the warning about look at the details. It's just a warning. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, that you're in a shark situation, but it's more like be aware. Number 35, which is an 8, which is the material world. Swim away from this situation. Think of this as the Lover's reverse from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're not going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Now, I don't see that in your cards. I don't see the devil. I don't see any swords. I do see the death card. So it could be that you already did decide to swim away, and you are now into the new energy. Let's pull another card too for Virgo. What's the other card? Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides with the other card for Virgo. Thank you. Right here. Oh, gold. Sometimes you don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah. And this, you know, this is very true, that you're fine just the way you are. 36. Someone's trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them, no thank you, and you know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. So it's, you know, the forgiveness, forgive yourself. I would say that, you know, you forgive yourself, love yourself, and good things are going to be coming to you. Now, the meditation card for this week from the Starlight. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. And right here, this is the card. Manifest. Dream deep and ask for what you want. Now, isn't that something we were just talking about, manifestation? So, dream deep and ask for what you want. That's your card for this week. Thank you so much, Virgo. Please check to see if you're a subscriber. If you aren't, please consider doing that. It doesn't cost anything. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.